wild space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship USS Horizon's Edge. Its unending mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and lost gods, to boldly venture into the depths of the astral sea where no one has gone before. So welcome back to not D&D Americana. This is our new space campaign set in the Spelljammer universe, or will at least be loosely inspired by the Spelljammer universe, depending on how much I care about sticking to the setting and campaign of Spelljammer. So to set things up, you are all recent cadets of, I guess I can't call it Starfleet. I guess there might be
Star.
some
Starfleet.
of Sunfleet Academy, who have all graduated from cadets to ensigns.
Wesley Crush.
Yeah, and are being recruited to the USS Horizon's Edge, a mid-class exploratory vessel set to go off into the universe for a variety of missions. The ship is headed by your CEO, Captain Xander Kuran, a practical, no-nonsense commander who is highly respected by the crew for his battlefield experience and time put in with Sunfleet. He's joined by his XO commander, Lyra Tessarin, a half-elven officer with a calm, logical demeanor. She's known for keeping a level head in the most tense situations and often plays the role of mediator between the captain and crew. You have your Con officer, which is basically like the helmsman and the navigator squished into one in Star Trek. Sometimes they're two separate things, but most of the time they're together. So they're the person that drives the ship. This is Lieutenant Jarek Delar, a hotshot human pilot with a cocky attitude, but an impressive record. He has a reputation for taking calculated risks that pay off, but he tends to push his luck. You also don't have to remember all of these. They're not going to come up in this session. I'm just kind of like trying to set the scene. Your TO, which is your, what's the word? Your, I don't want to say firearms guy. Your battle officer is Lieutenant Corin Dune. Is a battle-hardened Goliath who values loyalty and discipline. Corin is highly focused on defense and strategic planning, always preparing for the worst-case scenario. There is your security chief, Lieutenant Commander Relka Vorn. She is a no-nonsense half-orc with a strict sense of duty. She appears intimidating but fair, and she's known for her sharp instincts and physical prowess. Your chief engineer is Lieutenant Commander Eric Tallis, a genius tinkerer and half-dwarf, half-gnome hybrid with a deep love for starship mechanics. Eric has an eccentric personality and can also often be found arguing with the ship's AI about efficiency protocols. Chief Medical Doctor Sanura Kavik is a calm and experienced tabaxi who's seen her share of space-based trauma. She has a gentle touch, but is direct when she needs to be, especially in emergencies. And finally, your comms officer, Lieutenant Phaedra Jin, who is a bright and cheerful Asmir with a gift for languages and interstellar diplomacy. She's very optimistic, and her skills in deciphering alien signals are unparalleled. So that's kind of to give you the rundown of the bridge. For those of you who don't know, this is very much based off Star Trek, is very much a ripoff of Star Trek, I would go as far to say. And so there are different ranks aboard the ship. You have your like petty officers and like non-commanding ranked people who kind of just do things in the background. That's not you. You're all ensigns, which is like the first rank of a commanding role. Above that is you're pretty much though like ensigns just are like the to-go boys of the commanding officer ranks. So like you might be in charge of some lower tier like petty officers at some points, but generally you'll be receiving orders, not giving them. Above them is junior lieutenant. Then it's lieutenant commander, and then captain.
We're doing Navy ranks.
Yeah, Star Trek is very heavily based in Navy ranks.
Well, ships.
Yeah. There's
just about every fiction based around spaceships uses naval stuff.
Yeah. There's some slight differences. which is funny because they probably should base it off the Air Force because that's what the Space Force used to be a part of, is the Air Force. But they probably didn't know that way back when. So it's your first day getting to the ship. Let's start with Hannah. I'm going to pick on you. So this isn't, like I say, mid-sized ship, but like generally speaking, it's probably about like 20 floors of spaceship, if that makes sense. So like there's a lot of space on this ship to kind of like move around and groove. So for starters, you've done the stereotypical, you've loaded up into a pod ship on whatever planet you're from. You've been flown out into space to board, and you are now in the hangar for the USS Horizon's Edge, walking up to the ship with you notice probably a couple other groups of ensigns or petty officers or new recruits. Turnover has been a pressing issue recently in Sunfleet. And yeah, you're walking up to the ship. You have orders to hit your post at, we'll say, 0800. And before you get on the ship, you have to be given the routine medical exam by none other than Dr. Sonura herself.
I'm not squatting coughing.
Yes, you see, you have to. You see, in order for probe to work, you have to squat cough, as they say. Okay, I'm gonna run this over you. Check your vitals. Yes, good, very good, very good. You were told to keep all of your luggage and personnel items in your luggage.
Yes,
Why do you have rocks in your pocket?
those aren't really personal. They're just rocks. I saw some back there. I wanted a couple.
You're going to have to leave the rocks.
No,
Yes.
I can't do that. They're just rocks. Like, you can look at it. There's rocks.
Okay, strap her to the table.
No, okay, fine, fine.
Now turn and cough.
No, I throw one of the rocks on the ship.
Out to the ship. Just while she's not looking, you go,
I see one.
make a sleight of hand check.
11.
So here's the thing about the chief medical officer is, while the other chief positions are usually lieutenants of some grade, chief medical officers are usually commanders. And so she is a little bit higher up on my generic DC rolling table than any of the other officers. So she's going to go ahead and make a perception check. If I can read my own table. Yep.
Nope.
She got a 6. So she does not see you pitch the single stone past her shoulder into the waiting area.
Perfect.
They do take the rest of the rocks,
Ah,
and they do the turn and cough, and you are passed for all of your medical checkup. Good. Scoot on. There's more of you.
I pick up my rock and I pocket it again.
What was that?
Nothing.
Is your translator working correctly?
Maybe not. I don't blink.
All right. Who's going to be next? Eeny, meeny, miny.
You.
You. Alexander.
Cool.
Oh, hey, let me do this a little slightly different. Hannah, reverse. When she's giving you your medical exam, she like opens your file, and I want you to like tell me the very generic details that would be on like the patient intake form, like name, sex,
Name. Blink. Sex. Female.
and race.
Race. Kenku.
Cool. All right, Alexander, as you're walking up, same thing. She flips open your patient records. Tell me what those 3 things are on that sheet.
Okay, so, all right, hold on. How cringe can I be?
Pretty cringe.
Okay,
There's no limit.
open book. All it shows is G.
Just the letter G?
Yes.
I do not understand. Is this translation error? Did they hand me wrong language of papers?
Just one big G.
What strings did you have to get pulled to make this happen?
I'm not gonna make it apparent, but I'm gonna use my ability.
Okay.
I'm using my
Damn.
my God, I just lost it. No, hold on, pause. Where'd it go?
No.
Hypnotic gaze.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
You have to roll charisma.
Okay. What do I got to beat?
15.
She got a 12.
So I'm just like, G blank blank. I'm just cutting the shit with her.
Make it seem like it, like
I
you
wanna
said
see-
the full name, but like she doesn't realize you didn't say the full name.
And I'm also gonna see, because while we are in this like talking situation, she's fallen. So basically she's completely friendly with me
Right.
for at least one turn, which I
Yeah.
think is 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So from there, I'm gonna like, could I grab rocks?
The rocks that the previous person left.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely see like a little container set out on the counter where they collect like contraband. And there's definitely like the rocks that Blink left, along with like a couple of other personal effects, like a deck of playing cards, more than 3 ounces of liquid in a bottle.
I'm
Things like
taking
that.
I'm taking the playing cards and the freaking
The rocks.
and the rocks.
Okay. Fill out the rest of the patient intake form for me. So we got your name, what's your race, and then and gender.
Human male.
Cool. All right. This is going to be quick. This is different. We turn the cough for the women. We go up the chute for the men. So
Can I listen? Can I like riz my way out of this?
The table dressing is indestructible to grip it as hard as you need to. And she's gonna, on the count of 3, stick a probe up your rectum.
Listen, bro. What I do for this job, my friends were flushed down a toilet.
Good. Now turn and cough.
Crazy.
And she passes you and it moves you along.
I hand the rocks to her. I'm just like, I just kind of make something here. I just don't really say that. I just give you the rocks, keep on going.
I open the jar and they're just dumped back into my pocket loosely. Hell yeah.
Dirt and all.
Yeah.
Somehow in this advanced future where clothing is unable to get dirty, your clothes are still fairly dirty. Corey, let's talk about you.
Yes.
Patient intake form. What's that name?
I've gotten up to what's the doctor's name?
Her name is Lieutenant Commander. Nope, that's incorrect. Dr. Sonura Kavik.
Sonora Kavik.
Mhm.
All right. Is she shorter than me?
How tall are you?
6'5".
Yes.
Damn, I'm short. Pretty y'all.
I'm 4'5", if it makes you feel any better.
Okay, that makes you feel a little better.
All right. I look down at her, and with my big old bug eyes, she hears a voice in her head say, "Vul nak."
Good. All right, Sunshine. For you, we do not have probe or turn and cough method. I'm just going to have to take your word for it. Do you have tumors?
Not that I am aware of.
Okay. If you do, we arrest you. So tumors are counted as contraband. What's the race and gender say?
Race 3 Kreen, gender male.
Good. You are new hire. We have not very many of you. It's good. Good medical training for me. Going to be fun time. Try not to get too hurt too fast. And she waves you on.
I put my hands together and give her a bow
She
as I pass my
awkwardly
way by.
tries to bow back, try to figure out if she's supposed to or not, and how deep she's supposed to bow. For those of you who don't know, Corey's race is like bug people in a sense, like very, very layman's term.
Big cockroach.
Big cockroach.
I eat you for breakfast.
I blew one of you up one movie.
Zach, you're up to bat.
What do I have to say? What do they ask me?
Name, please.
Danny Darkstar. I bet you've heard of me. Super handsome, super cool.
Danny
That's fine.
Darkstar. Yes, you're at the very bottom of my list. I have you. Did you know that these are sorted by academic achievements?
I did actually, and if you'd look, I have one of the highest scores in the entire.
Yeah, no, it's sorted ascending, not descending. So the bottom is the bad, the top is the good.
Could have fooled me. You know,
Yeah.
probably the smartest.
But
on
we
the ship.
don't really have money in Sunfleet. It's a reputation based system. So like accommodations are like how you really like flex how rich you are. And you look like you've been doing the bare minimum. What's going on with that, Danny? You feel okay? You know, I'm a licensed psychiatrist as well, so we could
So if you
always
want to
have a
stick something
chat.
on my butt, you know, I mean that'd be fine. You wanna go ahead?
At the word psychiatrist, I break my stride and just slowly circle around.
All right,
I just slam my hands down on the table and just like. All right, let's get it moving.
All right, so definitely male.
Male, yep. Human. There you go.
And we're gonna
me in
go
there.
ahead and just insert and turn head and cough, please. Yeah, okay. And then she like rips it out.
Felt bigger than the other ones looked.
Felt bigger than the other ones. Hey, yo.
What other ones?
Danny, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check to conceal your items.
Oh, I gotta clear these other dice. Well, I got a 4.
She got not much better than you. She got a 7. So here's
Okay.
what happens.
Yep.
You had 3 scrolls, now you got 2. She found 1. What is this?
So I actually have a permission slip for these.
Yes, can you show it to me?
I pull out a piece of paper and show it to her.
Who's it signed by?
So here's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
What's this ability called? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Fuck.
I
That was
can.
really-
At level 1,
Mm-hmm.
I have magical tinkering,
Mm-hmm.
which allows me to touch a mundane object and put in some sort of, whether it be, you know, like illusion
Bonus.
on it,
Okay.
you know, whatever. So in this one, I'm going to do a static visual effect appears on an object surface. The effect can be a picture, up to 25 words of text, lines, shapes, or a mixture of these elements as you like. So I grab the paper,
Nice.
touch it, hand it to her. Naturally, it has a completed document with a seal from the people. You know, whatever. I'm allowed to carry these foreign objects.
Which commanding officer of the ship are you gonna list?
Fuck.
Fuck.
You can just tell me the rank.
The highest.
Yeah. Fuck.
Captain.
No, it wasn't a captain. It was the communicator one.
The con officer.
Yeah.
Or no, comms officer. Okay. Go ahead and make me a deception check with advantage.
I'm actually proficient in deception.
Yeah.
All right, there's one. And I got a 21.
21.
God.
Pikachu behind you, Quentin, was sending me.
He's still there.
It's just a little head was popping up.
He's trying to figure out how to get in the chair with me, but there's not any room because my ass is too fat.
Grayson.
She got a 12,
Just as long as the
So-
ass isn't too fat for the chair.
right?
Nice.
So you produce the document and it's signed convincingly enough by Lieutenant Phaedra Jin. She goes, "Oh, you know Phaedra Jin. She approved this. I like her.
Of course I do.
She's very bubbly.
No, yeah. That's why she likes me so much. That's why she gave me this.
Oh,
So,
Pika, please do not scratch my back up, bro. We're gonna have to.
Do I just walk this way or that way?
Pikachu, what are you
fucking
doing?
Did he get you?
I set him on the ground, and he immediately freaked out and jumped back on me, claws open.
He's like, the ground is scary, papa.
I fucking mean, dude. Holy shit.
Just letting
You
everyone know,
alright?
if I have any issues as far as my communication with my character, when the dogs got into a fight, I pressed a button and all my information left the entire thing. So for the past 3 hours was for nothing. I will be filling that out.
Of your character sheet?
Yeah.
You couldn't control Z it?
no.
Because it's a PDF that opened up in website, and I didn't save it because I was like, I wanted to finish it before I saved it.
So fair.
So
Ooh.
tragic.
It'll be sad.
You should use,
I will be filling that out.
You should use Alex's Google Sheets character sheet. That way it'll autosave.
So the only reason why I use this one is because it was set up for artificers. And artificers being a class I've never played before, I was like, this will be really nice. I have all the information
So fair.
where I need it. And it's like integrated with like checkboxes. It automatically does the math for me, like as far as my bonuses and everything. So I don't have to worry about any of that. That's
So
the
it
only
does the
reason
work
why
for
I.
you.
Yeah, that's
Mine
the only
does the
reason
work for you if you want to use it.
What?
Like everything for every class.
Well-
All right, if you want to put that in the Discord, I will work on putting all my shit in that one. It'll be great.
Here's the most important question of the night that we have to figure out. What color shirts are we?
Lord.
I am red.
Oh no. Sorry. I should have been more specific with my wording. We're going to roll.
So shirts are specific to the kind of job we have.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Red
Wait,
was
it's not-
security. Anything flight was yellow.
Blue is medical.
Blue was medical.
I think technically red's also
Actually, I
security.
think anything on the
Or-
bridge was yellow. Science
thought
officer was blue. Security was red.
Red. Engineering is also red. There's like a certain type of red.
Engineering is also
Gold.
red.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Okay, so we won't roll for random.
Yeah.
Now, when we get our jobs, I assume we'll be assigned a couple.
Yeah. But you're ensign, so you're technically not listed in any specific department yet. So
Not yet.
we will naturally find a place for
You
all
wear
of you.
gray.
Probably the cargo bays where I would like to be
Oh, Corey,
for no specific
Yes.
reason.
question.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. We talked about you being a doctor, right?
I was attempting to be a counselor.
So there is when you go to Sunfleet Academy and in Star Trek in real life, if you're a medical
real life?
professional, you actually leave you spend extra time at the academy and you actually leave the academy as a junior lieutenant and not an ensign.
That's why what's face always flexes rank on him.
And so if that's what you want to do, you are in fact a junior lieutenant at this current moment and not an
We can
ensign.
do that.
Okay.
We can do that.
We can actually that actually goes ahead and places you in the medical department too.
Nice.
Yes.
So cool. I read about that today when I was planning for this session when I should have been scanning
So
my
I
inventory.
get to wear a blue shirt.
Yes,
Yep.
you get a blue shirt. I'm pretty sure the rest of you wear currently what color
White shirts.
do non-officers wear Star Trek? Red.
Isn't it white?
It's red. Red's the default.
Is it?
I thought. Well, the thing is, in Star Trek, they also all get assigned their jobs before they get put on the ship.
Yeah,
Are
that's
they?
true.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do it slightly different. So
That's fine.
you just have a
I'm not
generic
Stacey.
generic shirt colors until we naturally figure out where your characters are going to go. I really just wanted to do it to see which one of you was unlucky enough to get a red shirt.
I see. Well, you're not about to do that shit to me.
Why do you say I'm lucky to get a red shirt?
Because a red shirt always dies.
It's because there's so
Damn.
many of them.
A red shirt is always the first person to die.
Yeah, that's how everything works in Star Trek.
No one cared about security.
Unless you're in TNG, in which case the gold shirts get the shaft.
Yeah.
And Deep Space Nine.
Cool. So you've all passed the medical exam and you've been boarded. Some of you
And
had to
I
get,
was
Go ahead.
and I was lucky enough not to get probed.
You were lucky enough not to get probed. She is not expert enough with your species to provide you the medical care that you need for something as trivial as this. And there are other medical officers on board that are more equipped to handle that. So she's not really worried about you.
Okay.
You are also a medical professional, so she assumes that you are able to give yourself kind of a once over if need be.
Check yourself for tumor, bitch.
Cool. So you've all have met up with the other ensign recruits. At this point in time, they're kind of just some no-name faces in the crowd that you're not terribly worried about, but you have reported to the bridge and, had your introduction where like they stand you up in the hallway, you get to meet the captain and the commanding officers. This would have been a good time for me to explain the officers and their ranks and whatnot instead of doing it at the beginning. But whatever. Is there any role play or questions you have for the officers while you have the chance to speak to them?
Ooh,
Hmm.
found it.
Let's see.
when
How
we get
do I
assigned
get
to
a job? Yeah.
Here.
When do you what?
get assigned to our jobs?
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, neat.
Well, I assume
would-
we could. I guess we could. If do you have a specific placement in mind?
I would like to work in the cargo bay.
I would also like to work in the cargo bay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Or engineering.
I-
Either one.
Am I getting any funny looks from the other recruits?
Yeah, you are kind of an anomaly. It's weird to kind of see one of your kind outside of the. Are they hive mind in Spelljammer?
Three Kreen? I do not know. The three Kreen I do not think are hive minds.
That's right. It's still pretty
If
rare
I
to,
remember
to
correctly.
see you guys. You know, a lot of people. There's a lot of like prejudice and stigma based around just your appearance.
You know, a walking, talking bug is usually going to cause some funky looks wherever you go.
Yeah, they're all pretty young and open minded, so no one's like outright like rude to you. It's more like people just kind of have like these preconceived notions, and so like it's like they have to forcefully make them check themselves while they interact with you instead of just like falling passively on their biases.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Adventurers, are you in need of a clean energy boost to power through your quests? Introducing Dubby, the energy drink crafted to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst. No maltodextrin fillers, no artificial dyes, just pure, clean energy. Packed with vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine, Dubby is your ultimate potion for peak performance. Here's some fast facts on this magical brew. Dubby has 0 sugar, no hidden ingredients, and is gluten-free. Dubby has unique, custom-made flavors that you won't find anywhere else, and at about $1 per drink or less, it's much cheaper than Starbucks or canned potions. Ready to embark on your next adventure? Use coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for 10% off your order. That's coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for your 10% off your order. Dubby, focus, energy, and epic adventures await.
Alexander,
Damn, my whole government name.
I didn't say Alexander Yance.
Crazy. All right, go ahead.
The chief security officer walks up to you and hands you a red shirt.
That's crazy.
Got him. Good luck.
And then he pulls a gun out and he shoots you.
And she,
If I'm correct, hold on. P. Security has the most access on the ship.
yes,
Okay, yeah, I'm taking it. I might die first. I don't care.
That's not bad.
she gives you a knowing nod and then just walks away without a word.
Yeah.
I don't really know what cargo, who that would be under.
It'd probably be like with
Oh, God.
engineering.
Yeah, I have a feeling that'd be engineering.
Or just basic grunt.
Yeah,
No red shirt.
a petty officer position. But you guys are above that. So unfortunately, you're meant for greatness.
I'll be in charge of the cargo bay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're going to say that falls underneath engineering responsibilities. So cool. So Danny and Blink, you guys are approached by the chief engineering officer, Eric Tallis, the half dwarf, half gnome. And he walks with a little bit of a gimp and is constantly talking to his parrot on his shoulder that is robotic. And very quickly, you're able to realize that this is the ship's AI he is speaking to through this parrot. And he says, right, so y'all going to be wearing my color shirts or?
Sir, it's an honor to meet you. Your dissertation on AI mechanics was one of my favorite things to look at the Academy.
Yep. We love AI here. It's great. Polly, want a cracker? And he hands like a magnet to the bird and it goes, and the bird chirps, like chortles, like happily a little bit.
That's so funny.
And he goes, this is Ruth, the ship's AI. It stands for nothing because I liked the name Ruth, and so I named it that. Anyways, what color was engineering shirts?
Yellow.
Yellow, that's right. He
No, red.
produces
Sorry. I think it was red.
I think it's red. Let me verify.
security is red.
Engineering
Jordy's
shirt.
gold.
I'm pretty sure Scotty wears red.
Scotty does wear red.
Scotty doesn't know that.
Okay, gray is security.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Alex has a gray shirt.
That's
It's so cool.
Danny and Blink have yellow shirts. And then Corey, you have a blue one?
I thought we had red.
Yes.
He
The
said
red
corn.
is engineering.
Did I not say red?
You said yellow.
Red. My apologies.
The bridge has yellow. Flying has yellow.
That's right. That's right.
So me and Danny are red.
Yeah.
We're getting killed first.
Yeah.
So
Flashback 12 episodes from now when someone dies.
we're like, ah.
Do not worry, sweetheart. You'd have to really be dead in order for me to not bring you back.
Oh.
Don't call me sweetheart.
This is the doctor nonchalantly chiming in as she walks past.
Okay, that's fine.
She said as long as it's a woman.
Women can call me whatever they want.
Yeah, so anyways, here's your shirts. I'll see you at, 0600 when we wake up and get ready to repair the
Oh,
engines.
600.
We have to be the first up. I don't know what you want. Hey, at least we're not on call. Well, unless we're going to die. Cool. So,
We're not like exactly in a war right now, though, right?
okay,
So,
so just a quick update. It seems that the general consensus on it is that if you're red, your colors. I was saying, I looked it up. If you're part of the command department, you're red. If you're operations, you're gold. And if you're medical or science staff, you are blue.
Yeah, it depends on which generation of Star Trek you're looking at.
And that just seems to be painted with broad strokes.
I see.
In the most recent generations, that seems to be how it works. But you can adjust that as needed, boss.
I see.
Yeah.
Since this is Sunfleet, we'll just do what we already agreed upon.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So the officers all regard you again, and they leave to fulfill their positions. And you guys are basically, your job is to get acquainted with the ship so that you're prepared and on time for tomorrow.
This doesn't have all the racists.
Are these three included in a group of like various other ensigns and some such?
Yeah.
Still commingling, or have they shuffled onto their other positions so far?
Some of the ensigns are starting to filter out, but overall, like, you guys kind of have like a free day, so like people are still chatting, and I would assume the rest of you are still kind of like chilling.
I walk my way up to the general area where these three are kind of mingling, and I'm looking around, just kind of interacting with the people.
Mm-hmm.
And it catches my eye because of the teeny tiny little bird. I look down at her. My goodness, such an interesting thing to see one of your kind around here. I believe this is my first true interaction. As you hear the words filter into your mind,
Blink.
rather than spoken.
I mean, yeah, no, for sure. I have a voice modulator on to translate because I can't talk. I can
Here
only
we go
say
again.
blink.
Yeah, you're looking.
So
You're
I
looking
have
up.
a translator that is in my ear that corrects it to normal common. And it tends to break.
As the captain leaves the room, he shouts out over his shoulder and says, "Oh, by the way, ensign information and junior lieutenants is all unencrypted on the ship's logs. So feel free to poke around against each other and really familiarize yourself with your fellow compatriots and their data."
At that, I immediately turn around and get to the nearest computer.
She said the hot goss.
She walks off, or she scuttles off,
Yeah.
and I just wave my hand.
And
Peace to you.
It's exactly as the captain intended, and all of the ensigns and junior lieutenants in this room have rushed to some sort of console and are frantically trying to look each other to get dirt information on each other. Not necessarily in like an evil or like bad way, but like
Where's that tea kind of way?
Like, I'm not going to let this ensign talk down to me if he scored lower at the academy. Like, there's no way I'm going to let that happen. Like, it immediately starts to turn into that. Which, out of character, this is now an opportunity to share some surface level backstory about your characters if you would like. And maybe, like, what's cool about them. Volunteers.
So I am going to find, as the commotion of all of them doing their thing, I'm doing this. The Simpsons fading into black, and I'm going to go find the head of security.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
Since since Blink is busy rummaging through the databases looking at stuff, I'm assuming she crosses my file.
Yeah, she's like, it's frantic. She's like going tick 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 tick, like just scrolling.
I am transferring every piece of important information I can find into a small notebook.
She's doing that thing where Pig's like flipping through channels so quick.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
come into my dorm, and it's gonna be the strings on the walls connecting them.
Like a beautiful mind.
Yes, I will know everything.
Yeah, Corey, go ahead and describe what some surface level stuff you might find in your file.
Service level stuff. It shows a picture of me unclad. Normally, when Blink, is that the name? Blink?
Blink, blink, blink.
When Blink saw me, couldn't get a real clear image of my appearance aside from my uniform. I've also got my face covered by what looks to be some sort of ritualistic shawl. My eyes poke out, but that's pretty much all you can see about me.
Hmm.
And I bet my antennas.
Are you self-conscious about the size of your mandible?
No, it's just religious garb.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's like a picture of me sans the picture of me in the image. Funnily, also has the shawl.
Yeah, and then it's like maybe some base information about like what system you're from or what planet you're from.
Yeah. Yes. The planet I come from doesn't actually possess a known name, or at least not one recognized by Sunfleet, which is noticeable. It's just kind of given a string of like generic numbers. Apparently, Sunfleet named it that because they couldn't figure out what we were trying to call it.
Yeah, it's like the first time you interacted, they like tried to speak the name in their native.
Yeah,
like,
no, it was like the name didn't translate very well. If you ask me directly, I could probably give you a clearer translation. But Starfleet or Sunfleet, not Starfleet, Sunfleet at the time did not fully understand what we were trying to tell them. The first interaction was very much, a lot of general concepts and pantomiming kind of thing.
Gotcha. Let's get down to the juicy stuff.
Yes.
All right. So here's my question. Here's how we're going to do this. Your academy scores are basically, there's a class category for each of your ability scores. And so like your overall class academy scores is just an average of your ability score number. So strength. So in the academy, what's the word here? What was your, I don't want to say weightlifting class, but like what was your strength class score? And just tell us what your actual base number is.
Like what our stat is?
Yeah, your strength, not the modifier,
What's your
but
physical education grade?
your physical
Yeah.
education grade.
Yeah.
12.
That's for strength.
Cool. So this is gonna be important later. So 12.
Yes.
All right. What was your gymnastics score?
19.
Jesus.
All right.
That's base? That's base score?
What was your conditioning score?
14.
All right. What's next? Intelligence?
Yes.
All right. What was your academic score?
10.
Oh. It all makes sense.
Dumb stats.
What's a good wisdom parody here to like school?
History.
Yeah.
Street smarts?
Sure. What was your historic classes score?
14.
14. And then finally, what was your assessed people skills score? Public speaking. 8.
Nice.
All right. Remind me of your
Which I
character's full name again.
Volnak.
Volnak, you have an average academy graduation grade of 12.8.
Yeah. I'm assuming there was a lot of, barriers between both species and communication that caused some issues.
For sure. All right, let me write you down. Volnak, 12.83. All right. Who are we gonna do next?
You're gonna do me. Aren't these all gonna be pretty much the same since we're going off a point by?
Well, they won't be the same, but they'll be like what
Generally,
I
they'll
guess.
be the same numbers repeated, just in different spots.
You think the average is gonna be the same?
I think so. Let me see.
Roughly, yeah.
Because you add it up and then you
Well,
divide
yeah.
it.
The kind of
It'll only be slightly
12.9.
different. The only difference will be from ability
5.9.
score increases and racial increases.
What was yours, Hannah?
My what did you say? My strength is 8.
No, your average. So add
Oh, I
all
didn't do the math.
6 together and divide it by 6.
Oh, although Corey's right. If it goes off of like
There should still be some slight variance.
racial stuff,
If we're on point buy, we should have all started with the exact same numbers in different locations. Mixing that with just increases from ability score boosts and racials, the difference would be negligible.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
It would all be
12.7.
roughly the same.
12.7. I see. So Volnek's smarter than you.
Okay, but I'm cooler than him.
That's fair. You're a little bird. I'm a big bug.
Yeah, basically what I was trying to do is like come up with the final grades, which is how the ensigns are kind of gonna base their hierarchy off of, if that makes sense, because they're basically are just a bunch of like most of them are a bunch of high school graduates to a degree.
well, wouldn't we just need to take the intelligence and strength score because that's all people really care about? Academic prowess. That's really what it
That's
comes
true.
down to.
That's true. I like that.
So
Yeah.
we just take those two, and then whoever has the highest, just sum, I guess, would probably be better.
Yeah. So everybody average your strength and intelligence scores and tell me what the numbers are.
Average or just add them together?
Well, add them and
Just add 'em
divide them
together.
by 2. Average.
So the
add 'em.
average.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
11.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Okay.
He's not smarter than me. We're the same.
Zach?
20.
No shot.
Hey. Wait.
You'd have to have a 20 in both of those stats in order for it.
What? You said divided by 2. You said add it up and divide it by 2.
Add strength score. What's your strength score?
And strength is 13.
Okay. And what's your intelligence score?
16.
So add 13 and 16. It's 29. Divide that by
29.
2.
Okay, so I did my math a little wrong. So
So
my character doesn't reflect
Yeah,
my
we
actual
noticed.
intelligence. All right, 14.5.
14.5.
Hey, he's still smarter
So
than
15.
Corey and I.
round
Alex,
I'm
what
a
was yours?
medical officer.
12.
12. Dang.
Hey,
Luckily, the portion that I'm supposed to work in doesn't revolve around my actual intelligence. It requires
Yeah.
other.
It does. You got selected for your not only
You got to keep in mind,
Remember,
this is through the lens of a just
14-year-old.
graduated cadet. That's basically like, I only care about the cool grades.
and since I'm a junior, whatever, is my score still up there?
Yes. It
oh
includes,
yeah, he's above us.
It includes
Okay.
junior lieutenants and ensigns, is what the captain said.
Okay.
Blink, what's some surface level information about your character that would be in your file?
I probably have like a couple little like red flag dings of couple criminal offenses. Nothing extreme.
That was a felony.
Yeah, just a couple misdemeanors. It's fine. That's probably it. I don't think I have very much exciting things. I mean, I am related to a great hero of our past.
200 years in the past. Great hero. You might know the name of her.
Dink.
Oh,
Big
Wow.
surprise.
that's crazy. I love that actually. That's
She's
How
totally
many
not.
how
just
many hundred
playing.
years ago is that though?
200.
talking about Dink?
Thousands?
I think it's more than 200. I think
Yeah,
it's
don't
like
know.
5.
Dink,
Okay.
who not only became the princess of the monkey village, but also
Yeah. Dink, the icon, the legend.
wow.
The Dinker.
The Dinker.
It's an honor to meet you, really.
I'm named after her.
Oh,
Danny. What's in that
Yeah.
file?
it's just a photo of me and then a whole bunch of redacted paperwork. So better luck next time.
You can
y'all.
see there are
Oh,
like
and my really high score.
There's a bunch of ensigns standing around. Like, what the fuck? How come this guy doesn't have to have a record?
It was in descending order.
It's not that his record is empty. It's redacted, which means whatever's in there is sensitive, need to know information. And everyone's like, what?
It's just a bunch of like information to stop people from figuring out he's like a Nepo baby or something.
Blink's
Like,
trying to wipe away the redacted like covering.
What is this?
Oh my god.
all the ensigns are freaking out because there's only 2 situations where you get redacted information on your file, especially if the file is completely redacted.
Yep.
You are like some special ops super agent, or B, you have done something really, really sketch in your history that your mere presence can cause some sort of like horrible legal issue. So I assume everyone's like, oh, freaking out.
You
Like, who is
So
he?
furious.
You continue to flip through until you get to G's file, and it is similarly redacted.
Interesting.
In
Page does not load. You get the little dinosaur, do you jump him?
The only
There's-
person who might have access to my file would be someone high up in the security.
It would probably be
And obviously all the captains. And
yeah,
shit like
the
that.
bridge officers and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they'd have to be pretty high up in rank
I'm part of Illuminati.
outside of that. Cool. So moving on, you all go to your bunks. You each share rooms with one other person, and it is based off gender.
Hold on, what is everyone's class? Can I know, or are we keep it as
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell each other's classes.
I bet you can guess mine.
I bet you. Oh, wait. So,
Yeah.
are we saying like no in character or out of character?
Out of character, what your class is.
Oh, I'm dual class. Ranger and wizard.
Cool.
Okay.
So your file just says like some really fluffy stuff like serve time as
Oh, the forest. It's like, what's a forest ranger? Or it's black ink. Which one are we doing?
yeah.
I would
Are you
assume that-
mainly? Are you 2 in
I'm
wizard?
2 in
or are you
ranger and 2 in
ranger?
I'm 3 ranger, 2 wizard.
What subclass
I
did you
wanna-
pick
I'm assuming Oh,
For ranger,
for both?
I don't have a subclass. I have a school for wizard, but
Yeah, it's a subclass.
the ranger is Hunter Conclave, Colossus Slayer,
Ooh.
and then wizard is now Illumination Enchantment, School of Enchantment.
What's the highest level spell you have access to?
2, 1,
1. Okay.
1 right now.
Corey, what's your classes?
my class, I'm just a straight monk.
Okay. Nice. I like it. Hannah?
I said it already. Rogue.
Oh, yeah. What subclass did you go with? And Corey, what subclass did you go with?
Are you talking about like my monastic tradition?
Yeah, your subclass.
Open hand.
Don't make me shoot myself. That's the fun one where you get to touch somebody and then they die 24 hours later.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hannah, you picked what?
Smuggler.
No reason.
God damn.
I just have to work in the cargo bay.
I feel like a few of us are gonna have some overlapping, some overlapping concepts here. I don't know.
Listen, business runs thick.
Well, security walks in, okay, walks out.
And finally, Zach.
So funny. I'm an artificer. If you couldn't tell by the conversation earlier, a battle smith.
He'd be making things.
I'd be making things. I'd be putting things together.
I'll be breaking
Blowing
things.
shit up.
I'd be blowing shit up.
Cool. So y'all report to your bunks. Unfortunately, Blink, you're with a random NPC. And Danny and Corey's character,
I also should probably get my own room.
who I keep forgetting the name of,
Volnak.
Volnak. I need to write that down.
He's racist.
You can just call me Knack.
Knack.
Vernacular.
Oh, here, I know what to do. I'm just going to nickname you.
Nash.
So, quick question: is Corey's kind usually good people?
That sounds like a question you need to ask him.
Okay, I'm asking you.
The group I came from are good people,
I'm saying your species as a whole.
but my species can be just as diverse as any group of people.
Oh,
However, our way of thinking tends to be pretty alien to y'all.
Did I spell it right,
Why
Corey?
did the
Where is it? Where'd you put it?
It shows up as your Discord name now in the chat or in.
Oh yeah. No. There's a C before the K.
Like that.
That's better.
Cool. Now I won't forget. Cool. So unfortunately, G
But
and Danny, you both do not get your own rooms. Danny's bunking with Volnak, and G, you are bunking with random person.
All right.
but yeah, G.
Sorry about this. This is gonna be kind of tight.
Hello?
I throw a little thing. I press a little button and throw a thing, and then my defender pops out.
Your defender. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah.
What do you do with your
So-
defender?
As an artificer of my level
Yep.
and my specialty, I have a steel defender that can look like all kinds of things, but it's actually boils down to, I guess, a robot-like battle
Replica
companion.
of you.
C-3PO.
Mine taking the form of a suit of armor,
I see.
like an old suit of armor that's been like upgraded and looks a little more steampunky.
I see.
So
I have
basic-
the stat block and everything for it if you need it.
Is that one of your thingies?
No, it's just like a pet. It's like a companion.
Where do you get that from?
Battlesmithing. By a third level, your tinkering has born you a faithful companion, a Steel Defender. It's friendly to you and your companions, and it obeys your commands. See its game statistics and Steel Defender stat block. Chooses your proficiency bonus in several places.
I see.
I can determine the creature's appearance, whether it has 2 legs, 4 legs, it doesn't really matter. My choice has no effect on its game statistics. In combat, the defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its own is the dodge action, unless you
So-
take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action.
I see. So it kind of looks however you want it to, you said?
Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference as far as gameplay goes, what it looks like.
Yeah. What'd you
What'd
say
you-
you made yours look like?
Like a old suit of armor that looks upgraded and futuristic tech.
I see.
Steampunky.
So you've got like an
Steampunky.
Iron Man suit that follows you around everywhere.
More like Alphonse Elric type deal.
Okay. I see.